What is poppin', people? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Insurgence. And in the last episode, we ended up going through a different dimension. And now, as you can see, I am finally here. And during my little background thing, I saw a whole bunch of things like the giant chasm, Spirit Parlor, Pokemon Village, just a whole bunch of dimensions passed on. But anyway, here we are. Tia, I've been watching you. I apologize for making you trek here, but I felt like it was appropriate to do our business here. This is where the worlds were made. My name is Nynx. I'm not your enemy. We're both just in unfortunate situations. Please take a seat. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm the leader of, we have no name. We're certainly not a cult. I have no qualm with your people. Like I said, we're all bystanders. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You've met with the Timeless, I believe they call themselves, right? The group of trainers that guard the crystal from me? Warriors from space-time who are bound to the orders of Arceus, or whatever silly speech they have. They're a stingy bunch. After Arceus gave them the crystal to guard, there wasn't a way for us to get it directly, so I helped Zenith to create the Inferno Call. It's not something I'm proud of, but you folk are really easy to manipulate. There's no mind control, just a few psychological, never mind. Point is, we hope that the mayhem caused would scare the Timeless into using the crystal. It worked even better than we expected. Dozens of cults sprang up, and they leased it to Adam, the first augur. Zenith was supposed to take Adam down and fetch him for me, but Jaren threw a hitch in my plans. He sold the crystal and stopped fighting the cults. His lust for power really hindered us. There was no way for us to get it back. I had to get more involved. I hired someone from your realm, some amateur street magician. I told him to shine some lights, please release some smoke, and fake a grandiose prophecy. And just as I had hoped, Zenith fell for it. He believed he could take you out easily. And just like I predicted, Zenith got cocky. The psychological tricks we have don't really work on everyone. At least someone who is strong enough to be chosen by me. But Zenith thought they did, and because of that, he lost. I pulled some strings, bit by bit, the cults destroyed themselves. The piece of the crystal slowly returned to me, and now all the pieces are in this room. I'm monologuing. I apologize, but you deserve to know the entire truth. Nora, you seem like a smart young girl. What do you know about the universe was created? Uh, I, Arceus made it, right? It was born from a golden egg. Then it made Dialga, Palkia, Giratina to govern over time, space, and dark matter. Antimatter, not dark matter. Those are two very different things. Right, antimatter. Does it matter? Please just continue. Giratina grew angry and tried to overthrow Arceus, so it vanished to the distortion world forever. Correct. Well, that's what the narrative says. Tell me, Nori, if Giratina had won, what would you expect the stories to say? I guess, if I were Giratina, I would want the world to think Arceus revolted against me, and that I stopped it. Just like Jaren did. I want people to like me. Exactly. History is written by the winners. And why wouldn't it? Of course you'd want to remember us by the brave hero who stopped the terrible villain. The story says Arceus created the universe with 1,000 hands, but anyone who's seen the thing knows that it doesn't even have one. Truth is, the birth of the universe is far more complicated than we can imagine. Nobody really knows how it happened, but I believe the crystal was involved somehow. But here's what I do know. Arceus wasn't in charge. Do you know what the difference between matter and antimatter is? Matter is made of small subatomic particles. These particles, such as protons and electrons, can have a positive or negative charge. And antimatter, it's the opposite. That's it. One isn't inferior to the other. They're basically the same. The names are arbitrary. It's only what we call them that matters. The fact is, the matter that makes up the main universe, that was supposed to be called the antimatter. The antimatter world is known as the distortion world, but it was originally the other way around. But Arceus didn't like being the bottom dog. Along with Dialga and Palkia, it stole my crystal and overthrew Giratina, and now my people are trapped in the distortion world. We used to look like you. But being in the distortion world, it's ruined us. Oh my. Jesus. All we want is our home back. And when it comes down to it, nobody deserves to live in the distortion world, whether that title goes to your world or mine. But this is the way was meant to be. If it comes down to one or the other, then I will fight to save my people. I've already begun summoning Garatina from where it is kept. Using the power of the crystal, I can reform the universe to the way it was always meant to be. I can return Garatina for its former power. My people will be happy again, and the earth you know will become the new distortion world. Garatina will rule once more, and Arceus the Revolter, the Insurgent, will be cast aside forever. But you have the last two shards of my crystal. I can't take them from you by force, so I think you know where this is headed. I'm sorry, Tia. I wish I didn't have to be this way, but it's too late now to stop, and if it comes down to me or you, I will fight for my people. I hope you understand. I hope you fight for yours. Are you ready? Ask for your friend to heal you. Do whatever you need to. You've earned the right to a fair chance. Oh, there's one more thing. When we battle, you're battling by my rules. Just talk to me when you're ready to start. The fates of our universes are on the line. Jesus. Tia, I don't know what to say. I can't imagine how much pressure you're under. But if there was anyone in the universe I'd pick to save us, it would be you. Let me heal your Pokemon. Good luck. I believe in you. Alright. Gotta crack my knuckles. I can't crack them. Wait. Okay, ready. I'm gonna save the world. Gotta save the game, 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 gotta save the game. Okay, from what I heard is that she goes by the opposite. So what is not very effective will be super effective, right? I hope. I hope I'm right. You know what? I'm gonna end it here because I want to save enough time for the battle because I don't think I'll finish in like 6 minutes. So I will be back shortly. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye bye.